almost exactly 10 days after we started the great Minecraft race, we are here on the Twitch channel once again to bring you the clips and fails of the events that has gone by. Hello everybody, I am Rhino. It's a pleasure to be back with you arguably one final time for this year's great Minecraft race, and I cannot wait to present to you all of the clips, all of the fails that we've been able to collect. But of course, it's so important that we remind everybody of the fantastic event that was the great Minecraft race and just how much money we raised. In total, the great Minecraft race was able to raise an astonishing £1,268 for charity, and we are still raising money. Exclamation point donate in chat will give you the link to our give wheel. Please go ahead and give if you are able. We would very much appreciate it. As well as the amount of money raised, let's remember exactly what happened in the event, starting with our solo race. It was a close race until the end, but eventually it was Stingray who was able to take home the victory. 9 advancements above Ibex Ruse, and then Puffo Bob, Azan, and Kendo, all with honorable mentions for the 24 hours. Thank you all for getting involved. Outside of the solo race, we then had the team race. This was a much more subscribed event, and you can see in the final standings just how close it ended up being. Gas Station at the top with 101 advancements. They looked so good throughout the tournament. They were only 5 advancements ahead of second place, which was HKWB, and that was very impressive as well. Mastery of Vesmir in at 95. Then a little bit further down we had Tabber Break at 81, who overtook the Thunderbuns very late on. Mr. and Mrs. Speck as well, our only 2-person team, breaking the top 6 with 73. Borky believes Thunderbuns was Joz. Maybe there's a chance to correct that next year. Who's to say? Looking further down, Gazers, Redirect, Lugie's Cardboard UFO, and Aspire Esports, all excellent in the team race. So with that said, that is a reminder of what's happened, but we have to reminisce. We have to take a walk down memory lane, and to do that, we have to take a look at some of the clips that we got from the event, and I cannot wait to show them all to you. So we've got clips, we've got fails. We are going to leave fails until the end of this stream, but for the moment, we are going to take a look at the clips, and this is how it's going to work. Every single clip that comes up on the screen, I will give a rating out of 10. By the time we get to the end of our clips list, we will then have a table showing us which clips had the highest scores, which clips had the lowest scores, and of course, which then becomes our clip of the race. Hope that's understandable. Of course, you can get involved in the comments if you want a clip to have a little bit of a higher rating, a little bit of a lower rating. These are all up to discussion. These are just my opinions. So let me know in the chat what you think of each clip and what rating you would give it personally. So without further ado, I think we should take a look at the first clip from the race. And let's take a look. This is Oddle taking on a Ghast in a Bastion. Not the easiest of places to fight a Ghast at the best of times. We've got a lovely side on view here as he's batting a few of those fire charges back, and that one unfortunately not able to. But only an iron armor in a Bastion is already not somewhere you want to be, as Oddle will just try and escape this predicament that he's got himself into. If I remember rightly, he does drop down here at one point. That's a nice return. Goes through the Ghast, and there is the drop down. As we now start to take a look over at his POV, he starts to drop down a little bit more. That's a really nice block break, actually, is the fact that he was able to place a block down to stop his fall and take less hearts of damage. That is actually a nice one. And then that long range shot is very nice indeed. So with the crossbow getting the work done, we will watch this on a repeat, and that's the clip for you. So has a saying 5 out of 10. He didn't get the advancement, just killed it with the crossbow. I have to appreciate that. Listen, he's got iron armor on. He's being chased down by a Ghast. It's not easy out there. It is not easy out there, especially when you're in a Bastion, when there could be a a brute behind you at any moment. It's for the greater good. He was trying to survive. He was actually just trying to get out of there, which does detract from the clip a little bit. Poggy says 5 out of 10 too, just because Haz is a goat. Hell of a fight, though. It was a hell of a fight, though. This is what I'm saying. He had to really work for it. I think the length of the clip, the way that he's able to get this long-range shot at the end, I'm going to go 6. I'm going to give that a respectable 6 out of 10. I think Oddle's done a good job there. It's not one of the best clips we're going to see, but I think, you know, I think he's done a fair. It was pretty fun to watch. 6 out of 10. Yeah, all right, we'll go 6 out of 10. That's the first clip. Right, let's check out clip number 2. Let's move on to the next one. And this, oh yes. Let's all just enjoy this moment because there's a bed down, right? You think you know what's going to happen, but the bed breaks. Oh, goodness. He's got to improvise. He's got to do something. He's got to change his strategy. And change his strategy he does. Look at the sheer amount of damage that new bed does to the dragon. And then he gets the bow out of his inventory. Doesn't even need an enchanted bow or anything. One shot from the GOAT Stingray. I mean, you talk about improvisation. You talk about, you know, getting things right first time. Okay, the bed broke initially, so maybe that does detract from it a little bit. But the rest of this was really, really clean. Let's just take a look again at how much damage this bed actually does. He puts it down there. Take a look at the Ender Dragon's health bar. Bosh! That is ridiculous. Like, knowing where to place that. And I think that is insane. So, the clutch up was fire. That's what I'm saying. The way that he was able to clutch that in that moment is so impressive. It's better than Oddle, I think. He placed it too early, but the clutch is crazy. I'm seeing a couple of 7s in chat. I'm intended to go with something similar. Listen, it's not the... I know that it's not the best clip we're going to see today because I know the quality of some of these other clips. I think that deserves a 7. I think that deserves a 7. I'm happy with that. Let's be honest. Everyone has shot the Ender Dragon with a bow. Everyone has put a bed down. The way it happened is very, very cool, which is what gives it that extra moment. So 7, I think, is fair. Stingray, I get the feeling this is not the last time we're going to see Stingray in this list either. So we'll stick with 7 and we'll go for we'll go on to clip 3. Let's see what clip 3 is saying. Now this one. He is getting the dragon low. He's in the right position. Now, if this is where the clip ended, you would think that we would not have it on our clips. But no, he's flying through the air. He's got the Elytra on one shot. Not even got the hit markers, the hitboxes turned on. That one is gorgeous. Let's just appreciate this. He's hitting the dragon. He's hitting the dragon. It's all happening. And then he gets sent up into the air. He has to improvise. He's got the bow in his inventory. One shot as he's flying back down. That is a gorgeous play to look at. I'm seeing Hazza say a 9. Feela's saying 8 or 9. It's definitely better than the 2 clips we've seen so far. I think if I could... Yeah, Feela's absolutely... This is what I was going to say. It's a 10 without Elytra. If he's just falling and there's no Elytra in play, I think this is easily a 10, right? I think absolutely. That water bucket clutch would go crazy. Seeing a lot of 8.5s. I'm going to respectfully give it an 8. Okay, I think the Elytra, the way that it's working, he is only one shot away. Yes, he's done it at a distance, but when you've got that Elytra on it, it is significantly easier. So I think we're going to go for an 8 on that one. I still think there's room to improve. So we'll call it an 8, and we're halfway through the clips now. So let's take a look at clip number 4. We'll keep moving. Borky, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, Max Rav. We are now getting onto the caves and cliffs, and this one is nice. He goes into third person, guys, and then switches back, gets the water bucket clutch. Come on. He's clearly buzzing with that. I mean, Kiwi loves it. Again, it's the context of the clip. A normal water bucket clutch for caves and cliffs, you're going to get one of those, right, when you're trying. But the fact that he's gone into third person to actually get that clip as he's flying. Yeah, exactly. Third person plus pause menu. Bro was not locked in, and he still got this clip. Let's just call that what it is. Is it better? Third person is absurd. It really is. And I think that's what adds to it. I genuinely think this is on the same level as Stingray's second Ender Dragon kill. I'm gonna put this at an 8 as well. I think this is an 8. Just ludicrous that you're not locked in. You're not even looking at. Look at this. What is he doing? Pause menu, third person. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We're gonna give that a very, very respectable 8. And as I say, Kiwi's excitement at the end also just wants me to give that a good score. So 8 will do, I think. Great work, Max Rav. Congratulations. Let's move on to clip number 5. And this is improvisation at its peak. Look at this. Have you ever seen a boat clutch before? Have you ever seen a boat clutch like this ever in your life? Look at this. He panics. He realizes what's happening. He knows he's got the boat in his inventory. He looks down, places the boat. He dies. Like, if he does not get this boat clutch, he is dead. He has to go back to spawn. There's no second guessing that. Like, look at his health. Look at his hunger. This is a death if you fall from that height with nothing on him. I'm seeing 8.5s. Boat clutch is cool, but low stakes. Low stakes is crazy, Porky. It doesn't matter about the stakes. It's not achievement related either. Okay. All right. Here's my thing then. Here, just out of curiosity, if anybody in chat has actually hit a boat clutch like this out of surprise, not planned, where you've just been running through the world, you were going to use the boat to like get in the sea or something, and you've fallen into a chasm. Hazard, I don't believe you, to be honest with you. I simply don't. I don't think it's real. I'll be real. Clip sorry didn't happen. That's the way I see it. But He's right. He's right. Listen. Okay. This is a unique clip. I don't think if we see this ever in the Great Minecraft Race again, I'd be surprised. Which is why I want to give it a high score. Is it better than the water bucket clutch in third person? Is it better than the Ender Dragon kill falling down? I think it is. I think I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think we can do 0.5s. I think we can do decimal places. I was trying to avoid them. And we'll see if my producer's ready for it. But I think we'll go for an 8.5. Of course he's ready for it. He's Hazard. Of course he is. This is the GOAT we're talking about. So we have a new leader with one more clip left. I think this boat clutch is very, very cool. Let's see what that last clip from the race is. Clip number 6. And this one is ZDY. It's time, boys. From the top rope. It's another Caves and Cliffs. And now let's talk about why this one is different. Okay? Because ZDY, he's going to jump down from the top right. And you're going to see in a moment. There you go. That water bucket is moving. Bro is spamming that click button. He is locked in. He is ready for this. This wasn't noticed at the time, but there was water at the bottom. Okay. You know what? Hazard's saying there was water at the bottom. You can slow-mo? Yeah. Let's get a slow motion replay as he falls just inside the world. Let's take a look. Because this is going to affect it. If there is water at the bottom, this is a 1, folks. That's all I'm saying. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. Slow that down. Yeah, there was. We've gone to VAR. All right, there was water at the bottom. It has to be a 1. It has to be a 1. He's fallen down from a block that he knew there was water. We can't give that. Clip not given. It's a 1 out of 10. Sorry, ZDY. The game is the game. Caves and Cliffs is easy when there's water at the bottom. You just got to know which block to fall into. That's it. I remember seeing this live and thinking it was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, so that is all of the clips that we have. Rigged. Yeah, okay. That is all the clips that we have. Oh, nice slow-mo again. It's very, very clear on that one. You can see it. So let's go back. Let's take a look at the table as it stands. Let's take a look at the table as it stands for those clips. And as we have rated them, the Emerald Boat Clutch sits on top of the table with Stingray and Maxrav in second place. Stingray getting a fourth place. Oddle in fifth. And then that ZDY just not able to get anything. So why is Lamel blocked? I have no idea. I have no idea. You have to take that up with Nightbot. Am I happy with this? What do we think, chat? What do we think? Are we happy with this? If anyone wants to look at any of them again, I mean, I've got them pretty fresh in my memory. I feel pretty good. Probably my settings for me. Yeah. I guess between the Emerald Boat Clutch, the Stingray final shot as he's flying through the air, and the Maxrav Water Bucket Clutch. You know what? You know what? Here's the thing. I mentioned earlier, Caves and Cliffs is so easy when there's a water bucket at the bottom. But I'll tell you when it's not easy. Is when you are flying down the world at terminal velocity and you have to water bucket clutch in the split second before you get down to the bottom. That probably, of these, is the most impressive, most crazy clip from this. So with that in mind, I'm going to upgrade Maxrav's from 8 to a 9. I'm going to upgrade Maxrav Clutch from 8 to 9, and I think that is deserved. Maxrav Water Bucket Clutch is going to be the clip of the race. Congratulations to you, Maxrav. Let's take a look at it one more time. Your clip of the race is this from Maxrav. Third person. Pause menu. Back out. Back to third person. Split second water bucket drop. It doesn't get better than that, folks. It does not get better than that. Maxrav takes away your clip of the race. Congratulations very much to Maxrav. Yeah, absolutely. Let's click that for let's well deserved. Yeah, I think so, Feelers. I absolutely think so as well. Definitely deserves it. Okay, well, where there is positive in the world, there must be negative. So clip of the race has been complete, but of course, we have to now take a look at some of the fails of the race. What went wrong in the race? What did people do that didn't seem all that great? We have 10 fails for you from the Great Minecraft Race. And there's nothing to it but to do it. So, Hazard, wheel up the first fail of the Great Minecraft Race. And it is another Quanzek death. Let's see what happens here. Why do I feel like I'm this live? Maybe you are. Maybe you are. As Quanzek single wide bridging in the nether. If you remember, this was a big problem for him. As the event wore on. He is building up to something. What is he building up to? That's the question. He turns around, takes a look, doesn't see anything. But the problem is he did not check his mirrors. And yeah, gets shot from the side. And gets shot off. Ouch. Ouch. Now, Quanzek is very unhappy about this, of course. Now, the thing with this clip is the fact that Quanzek, he checked. He checked in front of him to see if there was anything that was going to shoot him. There was nothing in front of him, but he got shot from the side by a skeleton. And that is what sent him to his demise. So, is it careless? Yes. Is it his fault? It's arguable. It's arguable. I don't think there's a single frame where he's looking here that he can actually see that skeleton. And I think it's more unlucky than a fail. So I'm actually going to give this a 5. I'm going to give this a 5. There's more Quanzek clips coming up later, I'm pretty sure. That's a solid... Yeah, I think it is the definition of mid. He was bridging up, he checked around, he didn't check the right place, and he got shot. Happens. Clutchable 2, yeah, yeah, he does have an ender pearl in his hotbar. He does have an ender pearl in his hotbar. Plus, he's been full health to 0 health, which means he's not wearing any real armor, which is also a bit of a concern. So maybe that's more of the fail, is the fact that he went from full health to 0 health by being shot down to the bottom of that. I mean, you shouldn't really die if you're wearing armor at that level, should you? Maybe I'm upping it to a 6. I'm upping it to a 6 because he wasn't prepared. He was not prepared. That was preventable. If he had any description of decent armor on, like I think he's only got iron armor. That's pretty poor. Got to have diamond armor going into the nether. We'll up it to a 6. We'll move on to clip number 2 because we've got to get through these. So clip number 2 is Oddle Party Rocks Too Hard. Now this is iconic. This is absolutely iconic, and here's why. Check that top left screen for a moment. He's coming back from the nether, and he is absolutely bopping and vibing, right? He is nodding his head from side to side. He's having a wonderful time. He knows he's on stream. He knows he's on stream. And he's just crafting, you know, some bone meal. He wants to do some farming, but he's getting a bit excited. He's got the zombie doxer, one of his teammates has, and now he starts to celebrate. But he's not seeing the spiders in front of him, folks. As Oddle starts to dance on his bed, enjoy himself a bit too much, and oh no. Oh no. He's just a bit oblivious to what's happening in front of him, isn't he? He wants the clip too much on stream. He's worked for it. And I think he deserves it as well. This is one of those that you just can't script. You just can't write. Does he even see the spiders? Let's take a look. Because if he sees the spiders, this goes up to a 9. Easy. He's made some bone meal. I can't see any, but there's a spider in front of him. Okay, he does see... Yeah, he absolutely sees the spider. He's checked the chat, and now he's turned away. Yeah, that's... He's seen the danger coming towards him, and he's just decided against it. He has headphones on. That's a 9. That's a 9 right there. Listen, you can say it's a 7 or an 8, but realistically, for complete incompetence, we're talking about fails here, folks. That is a 9. That has to be a 9. I can't argue that it just is. We're gonna give that a 9, but just for the sheer absurdity of it, like, it's so avoidable. And I think that's one of the most important things about a fail, is when it's completely avoidable. That one was. Give it a 9. Let's watch it one more time, just to enjoy it, because that. I love it so much. And there we go. There we go. 9 for that clip. Moving on to clip number 3. Let's take a look at the next fail. Oh my goodness. It's a Borky. I know he's in chat. And he's not going to enjoy seeing this one again. He's trying to go for the 2 phantoms with a crossbow advancement. And he brings his bow out. And he just... I don't know. What's he done there? He realizes immediately. Like, Borky, what is your thought process, brother? What was the thought process here? I just don't understand. He's got his crossbow ready. He starts looking at it. And then he's got his bow out for some reason. And he draws it. Why are you drawing your bow? What is happening? Oh, there's so much wrong with this clip. There is so much wrong with this clip. He's got absolutely no idea what's going. I was trying to damage them because I thought I had to kill them with one shot. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. But this is not the way to do it. It really is not. I think the fall into the waterfall actually helps this clip as well. This has to be an 8.5. This has to be an 8.5. I genuinely don't think it's as good as Oddle dying to The accidental hold fall to hurt my heart. That's what I'm saying. That like without this at the end, it's an 8. But because you've managed to do this at the end accidentally, 8.5. Give it to him. Give it to him. Let's move on. Clip number 5, I think. We're halfway. We're halfway. No, fail number 4 after that one, and it's yet another Borky clip. And this one, it's a rookie error. we have audio for this as well. Did you miss? This it's tough. It's tough to give this a mark here. Because it's so unbelievably avoidable. It's so unbelievably avoidable. And I mean, if he aims just a little bit left, all he has to do is aim a little bit left. Sprint, jump, throw also might have worked. But there's a little bit of the island on the left that you can actually see. And this also has to be taken into account, by the way, Borky, because you have to remember, this is late into the race. Okay, we've been playing like 20 hours at this point. It's late in the race. I'm going to go down to a 6. I'm going to go down to a 6. I think it's a 6. Listen, it is so near the end. If he's not played Minecraft for 22 hours, maybe this doesn't happen. This fail, it killed the run. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stakes at this point. And yeah, it's not as content worthy as some of the others that we've seen, and we always like to see content in a fail. So I think I'll stick with 6. It's a sad one. It's a sad one, realistically. You do hate to see it, and Borky, I hope you've learned your lesson. How's it saying the next one is content? Let's wheel it up, baby. Let's have a look at fail number 5.
And let's just listen. I'm blowing everything up whichever direction it goes. It went down. It went down even though earlier it was up. You know what? I have enough of this. This is blasphemy. It's
oh
not,
no.
But it is. We're doing this.
No.
We're doing this type of
There's
stuff.
so many dogs. Oh, Puffer.
You just have to stand there, don't you?
They didn't die.
By the way, you guys can donate to Twitch. I support the charity, but I can. This is mentally. The wooden door. Which one?
The wooden door. Ah, yes.
This one?
No way. Surely it's not.
No way! Oh no! Hold up! Alright, I'm going. No. Oh god!
Oh, it was right there. Oh, Puffo. Oh, Puffo, that. Just walk through the door, man.
This is the last one. I'm blowing everything up whichever direction.
That's a 9. That is a 9. That is a 9. There's nothing there. There is. He's used TNT. I mean, he has been looking in this whole area for so long at this point. He decides to blow. Yeah, it's a 9 minimum. It's a 9 minimum. That's wonderful. That's so funny. I thought he blew up his dogs. I thought that was the fail, but no. Look, the door's right there. You can see it in that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, let's take a look at this zoom in for posterity. There it is. Just walk through the wooden door, man.
Which one? This one?
Chat pointing it out is crazy. That is criminal. There we go.
No way. Oh, no.
Yeah. Easy 9. Easy 9. Nothing more you can do about it. That's gonna be tough to beat. Let's move on. Let's move on to clip number 6. And it's another Puffo clip. I think we've got audio again. We do. Let's take a look. Okay.
I'm very
exploring.
happy when we get ground.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why would you take a risk like that? Puffo, just... Yeah. Why? Why?
When we get ground.
Like, he thinks he can clutch that. He thinks he can get a block. Oh. Oh, that is sad. That is sad. Again, time has to be taken into account. Look at that top left. 20 hours and 13 minutes in. You are more prone to make mistakes like this than ever. I'm thinking a 7. I'm thinking a 7 personally. That's 20 hours. Okay. No, it's an 8 then. You're right. Yeah, that's a countdown clock. That is 20 hours to go. He's only been playing for 3 and 3/4 hours. That's an 8. That's an 8. He does not have an excuse. He does not have an excuse. It's less than 4 hours in. Give it an 8. That's poor. Let's move on. Clip number 7. What have we got here? Oh, Borky, you're back again, buddy. Do you remember this?
Yeah, where are we going?
That way.
Okay.
Where are we going? That way is a strong start to a fail clip.
Objective?
Oh no!
Oh, Parker, no!
Oh.
No!
No! How did you anger? How did you anger that pig man? What did you do? It wasn't. This isn't even a Borky fail.
Yeah,
What
Where are we
happened?
going?
That way.
We have been chased by Pigman for 10 minutes before this.
It's the same button.
Do we have
And
an
then
objective?
that's when you decide to do this kind of bridging.
No!
I'm gonna go straight in. This is an 8.5.
Why have you done this?
This is an 8.5. That is the fact that the pigman didn't even attack your friends.
Yeah,
The fact that the pigman was like, yeah, okay, I'm happy with just one of them, and it's the furthest one on this bridge. Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
Do we have
8.5.
an objective?
Oh no!
That is outrageous. See you later. I could watch that again and again, but we do not have time. Let's take a look at the next clip. That is so funny. Clip number 8. It's Borky again.
Seems promising.
And maybe, just maybe, this is linked to that previous clip. Oh, yeah. A
hit a
little
big
bit of
one.
return to
You hit a
sender
big-
action. Okay. Oh, no.
Seems
I think he hit a pigman. Let's take a look.
Yes.
I just.
You hit a pigman. You hit a pigman.
Yeah. He hit a pigman. Did he hit a pigman with the fire charge? And that's what angered them. That is insane.
Seems promising.
That is insane.
I just.
That is one of the
hit a
most
pigman.
unlucky
You hit a
clips I've ever seen. The big man saved the ghost. You are not wrong. That is ridiculous.
Seems promising.
Yes.
You try to return to sender and it accidentally hit a
hit a
pigman.
pigman.
You can't control that. You can't do that. Like that. There is nothing you can do about that. That is unbelievable.
Promising.
I think that has to be another 8.5. I think
Yes.
you know what? No, I'm tempted to give it a 9.
You hit a
I
pigman.
want to give this
You
a
hit a
9 because what are the chances? What are the chances of that? Like, that is so unlucky. That's a 9. That's a 9. Gotta be. The way the realization happened as well is cinema. Let's take a look at the next one.
You hit a pigman.
Let's
You hit
move
a
on.
pigman.
What we got? Number 9. 2 clips left. Where are we looking? Caves and clips. So I'm thinking we're looking at Borky again. You know what, Borky? You've been let off. I think only one of these has actually been your fault so far. But this one. Here he comes. Hand in the air. So confident and does not even break ground. Does not even break ground. It's the hand in the air that kills me, you know. Like, there's Nacho Libre on your screen, bottom right, okay? He's pumping himself up. He's getting excited. He feels so confident. He's praying there. Look at him. Praying to the gods. Hand in the air. Hands off the keyboard. Ultimate confidence. Bosh. There was so much hype from mainstream. Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was. I think, you know, the funny thing, if we didn't have face cam, if we did not have face cam for this clip, it would be a 6 or 7. It would be 6 or 7. But just the showmanship from Borky there, the way that he builds it up, the way that we're building it up on stream, it simply has to be an 8. It simply must. You can't give it better than that. That has got to be an 8. That is iconic and will go down in great Minecraft race history. That is just one of those clips you'll never forget. So funny. Let's watch it one more time. Hand in the air, the confidence of this man. And there you go. Good work. Right. One more clip to go. Let's see if we've saved the best for last. Fail number 10. Oh. As soon as I saw Bromank, I knew this was... Oh, no. This is heartbreaking. This is so sad. He's got Silverfish, right. He's got a good amount of armor on, by the way. He is prepared. Silverfish are coming at him from every single angle. He tries to fight them off. He doesn't see that he's broken a block inside, and he gets lava. Oh no. And now he's still running away from the Silverfish. He does not have anything to help him whatsoever. And ends up getting slain by a Silverfish. The Silverfish came out of the block to make the lava flow. Wow. Okay, so yeah, again, clearly Hazard seen this. I do need that slow motion badly. Because he's fighting off some Silverfish here. And then he has to start hitting from behind. There's part of the lava flow. Where's the slow motion? There. Oh, you can see it on the left. Oh, no. Oh. And you know what the other part of this is? I feel like this clip is not perfect unless it's actually the Silverfish that gets the last hit on him and gets that kill. Dying to a Silverfish with that much armor on, just that being the death message is hilarious to me. Like that just really sums up this clip. I mean, we were watching this on the mainstream. This was insane. So I think we have saved the best for last. I think this is a 10. I don't think it gets much better than this as far as fails go. He has been shafted by the game here, but he's done so in such an entertaining and unpredictable manner. This is exactly the kind of clip that we wanted to see on fails. He's not even set his spawn yet because he's only just found the stronghold. That is tragic. This you could put the Titanic song over the top of this and it would be perfectly apt. It would fit beautifully. It would fit perfectly. You're right. It just keeps getting worse. He can't fight off the Silverfish. He's on fire. He's running into the side. And I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, as soon as he starts to dig into that wall, it is game over. Deserved. I think it's deserved. I think that has to win. I think that has to be the 10. He throws the Eye of Ender at the end as well. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the perfect clip. It's the clip that the more you watch, the better it gets. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, Bromank there with the victory. Hazard asking if we want to see any more clips. We do have to go very shortly. So what I'm going to say is let's watch the top 3 in order if you've got them, Hazard. If you know what they are. And then we'll see the table. So if let's go from number 3. If there is a clear number 3. Or if there's like a joint seconds, then we'll watch one of the second places. There's 3 joint seconds. Well, we're gonna have to watch all 3 of them, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, we're simply gonna have to. So we've got 3 joint seconds. Let's see which ones we've got. So this is. We'll only watch each clip once. Joint second place. this absolute beauty. Hitting a pigman accidentally. That is insane. That is just insane. There you go. Next clip. Joint second. That one is joint with... Oh. This is not a fail. This is a clip. We are looking for... Congratulations, Emerald. That was very cool. Here we go. Oh, of course. I'm just going to sit back and let you guys watch this.
It went down. It went down even though a layer was up. You know what? I have enough of this. This is blasphemy. It's not, but
this is too good, man. This is too good.
We're doing this. We're doing
the failure to set the TNT alight in the first instance as well.
You
gotta be added.
You have to stand there, don't you? By the way, you guys can donate to Twitch. I really support. I support the charity.
Bro sounds like a broken man.
Mentally. The wooden door. Which one? This one? No way! Oh no! Hold up! I'm going in the corner of shame. No! Oh god!
Yeah,
oh.
The corner of shame is deserved for that one. Absolutely deserving of its joint second place nature. That one is an absolute belter. And of course, also joint second. Oh yeah, this one absolutely deserves it as well. Oddle Party Rocking. Check the top left of your screen. Look at this man go. He's so excited. He's listening to something good. I don't even know what song he's listening to, but we might need the Oddle soundtrack to get him this hyped up. Because this is unreal. Sees the spider in the distance. Honestly, we need it. We need his hype. And I mean, he's got headphones on. He can hear all of this. And yeah. The panic throw of the bone meal is also excellent. But then your winner, the fail of the great Minecraft race 2025 goes to Swordfish Esports, and Bromank absolutely deserves everything that's coming. The way the lava starts spreading, the fact that a silverfish spawns in a block to release the lava, oh. And then of course, the throwing of the ender pearl, the ender eye right there, and then getting slain by a silverfish. That's it. That is your fail of the race right there. Congratulations to him. So here are your top fails. In first place is Bromank Stronghold. Then we've got Oddle Party Rocks Too Hard, Puffo Bob Finds Portal and Return to Sender. Then Two Birds No Stones and Taking a Hot Bath. Some iconic ones there. I am going to make a request. I'm going to make a request to my producer right now. Puffo Bob Finds a Portal. Give me 9.5. Give me 9.5, because the quality of that clip cannot be understated. Like we need to appreciate that for what it was. A solid second place for Puffo there, absolutely deserved. But Bromank's heartbreak, it has to be. It has to be top number 10. GG's all round. What an event! What an event! Congratulations. There we go. It was really good. That clip is excellent. That clip is excellent. Anyway. That's going to do it for your clips and fails of the Great Minecraft Race. We are still raising money, folks. Exclamation point donate in chat. If you have anything to give, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. But let's take a look for one last time at our total on stream. We were able to raise for this year's Great Minecraft Race £1,268 for charity. I mean, that is an incredible effort. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting involved. Thank you so much for sending in your clips for us to use in this show. And I hope you're all looking forward to next year, because next year's race is absolutely going to go off. Thank you all so, so much for making the 2025 race what it is, what it has been. It's been extraordinary. I can't believe we have to wait 12 months to come back and do this all again. But that's what makes it special. That's what makes it right. So I hope everybody is ready. Because there we go. Hazard also mentioning that this is now affiliate. We are officially an affiliate on Twitch. We are able to get, I think it was over 50 average viewers on the actual mainstream, which was crazy. And now we've been able to guarantee it. So we'll be back with channel points, with predictions. Chat is going to get a whole lot crazier next year. And I mean, I can't say thank you enough. Everything I wanted to say, I kind of said at the end of the main stream. But genuinely, you have all been amazing. You've all supported the event so well. And we are so excited to be able to make more memories and more money for charity with each and every one of you. So thank you for tuning into the Clips and Fails show. It's been a wonderful time. I've loved presenting it. I've loved presenting the Great Minecraft Race. We will see you in March of 2026. But until then, take care. We'll see all of you there.